Hello, this is the Rebel Reviewer. Today I'm going to review Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. Keeping it simple, I'm going to tell you my personal opinions, my rating on the game, and some info on it. I'm also going to show you a little bit of gameplay, but it won't be that good because I'm just recording it with the camera. Alright, let's start with Assassin's Creed. Okay, it begins with Desmond, and he's captive of Abstergo, also known as the Templars. They put him in a machine called the Animus, where he sees the past lives of his ancestors. For now, they start with Altair. Okay, Altair is an emotionless assassin who knows nothing but just doing the job. He gets the job done, and that's it. Okay, in the beginning of the game, you start in a cave with a few other assassins. It teaches you how to play, and then you go ahead and continue with the story. The first enemy you meet is Robert de Sable, which is a very strong Templar who's evenly matched with Altair. In the beginning of the game, he kicks Altair's ass, making you have to flee and leaving some of your assassins behind with them getting killed. You go back to your assassin leader, which is Al-Mualim. Sounds really like a terrorist. I don't know. So it begins right here with Al-Mualim killing you, but apparently you survived it. I don't know. So he demotes you, and you have to start from the beginning. So Altair has to prove himself a full-fledged assassin all over again by doing random missions and learning more about these pieces of Eden, as they say. Al-Mualim apparently has the Apple of Eden, but he doesn't know what he has because he knows that the Templars want it, but then again he learns the full potential of it throughout the story. Okay, in the beginning, Altair doesn't have almost any weapons. He has a sword, and that's pretty much it. You go out into the assassin world, killing a bunch of random bosses who are just completely annoying the shit out of you. These conspirators, they say, are a real threat to the Assassin Association, and you just have to kill them to get your high rank again. Okay. Throughout the story, like I said, you're killing all these guys. At the end, all these bosses you verse, and Al-Mualim betrays you. And he uses the Apple of Eden for his own whatever, turning every single person in the city evil. I don't get it. I don't get why he would do this just because he has all this power and all that. So he brings back the old bosses, but when you beat them all before and it was pretty hard, but then this final time they're all easy as hell. And then you go right ahead to Al-Mualim. This battle was annoying as fuck because he keeps teleporting every time you knock him down, and with the myths all around you, it's really hard to find them, and you have to maybe kill him 5 times until you finally completely take him down. I thought it was just downright annoying, but still, story was a little fun. Okay, so after you defeat him, you say this random assassin saying, I'm not even going to try to say it, and then you get back the Apple of Eden. You turn it on, and then it shows you the map of the world, more like a hologram of the entire globe. And that's pretty much the entire story. Gameplay, I have to say, was a little bit bad. Because the fact that with Altair, I mean, he was really skilled. I mean, I like to counter the attacks of the enemies and then just throw knives at them or whatever. But then again, when Altair is climbing buildings, he is really slow. I mean, you'll find yourself struggling because the enemies below you are throwing rocks at you, which is just annoying. So you have to try to hang on as these guys are throwing rocks at you, trying to get all the way to the top. The cities, they're really good. You have a lot of different things to climb onto, and you could find yourself diving down and really, really good escaping. But my entire review is really good story, Assassin's Creed, and not too much good game. Alright, I'll show you some gameplay right now. You see, I just killed all these guys. Ha ha ha, that's so fun. Now, let's jump off this building. Now, there, just assassinate. No. Oh, there he goes. Watch this. Some things that I don't like. Watch me try to climb this building. Okay, you see, it's going pretty well right here. On. See? Rocks. Look at that. Rocks. And then, this asshole just completely... Okay, now let me show you how slow he climbs buildings. You see? Not too fast. It's decent. Like a regular person, but still, it'll be nice if it was faster. Now, let's watch some nice graphics. Let me climb this building first. Look at those graphics. It's actually not that bad, this game. Overall, this game is just completely badass, but gameplay is a little bit bad. Now you see, just look at everything. Really good graphics in this game, everything all the way. Now, let's do this. That was awesome. Okay, some things that I do like, some things that I don't like is this. Let's say, let me try to pickpocket this asshole. There, pickpocket. And that's how I get knives in this game. It is not bad, but then again, if you use too many knives, you're going to find yourself running out of them. Now, let's look for something else. This is a little decent right here. Instead of just climbing, they put little platforms so you can just go up. Like that, like that. Sometimes they don't go up, they just like have fun and all that. Right here, let's look at this one. So you're walking up, and then just climb the building. Now this right here. See? I just jumped off the building. That is really good gameplay right there. Really good environmental adaptation, I should say. And just throughout, extremely good graphics. Gameplay, sometimes like this. Let's say I'm jumping on this, and then I'm trying to jump down there. Sometimes he just completely leaps. Sometimes when you do that, you jump off a building and lose a whole shitload of health, and it just gets annoying. Like, let's say, look, see? Just because of this pine tree, and he couldn't jump high enough, I crashed into it and I fell down. Little convenient ladders all over the place, everything. Look at this. Really good. But seriously, when are you going to find these little platforms on top of buildings? Not really too realistic, but still. Use some history in it and all that. And something I don't get. When you hide from enemies, you hide in this. How are these conveniently placed? Where do they come from? Really? Where do those things come from? When's the last time you walked into like Saudi Arabia or something and you saw one of those on a building? Okay, now some fighting. Let me show you some fighting. We find a whole shitload of people and just completely tear them apart. First of all, let me show you all the weapons. Okay, first, throwing knives. Let me find an enemy. When you think about it, there should be a lot of enemies at like every corner, but oh, here's one. Watch. Throw a knife at him, dead. I like that a lot. I really, really like that. Now let me show you assassination. Now that, really creative, really awesome. And now let me just show you fighting. What is that? I know that this guy's trying to kill you and all, but come on, why just knock him down? Just completely tear him apart. Like I said, Altair, not really that good of a character. He's a good assassin, but then again, he's a little slow at moments. Alright, this is all the gameplay I'm going to be showing of Assassin's Creed, and now let's continue to Assassin's Creed 2. Alright, and that is that for Assassin's Creed. As you saw, the gameplay lacked a little bit, but to me, the entire story in this game just really, really good. Altair, really slow. He is reckless.